Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 2 Creekside Terrace here in Lake Oswego, Oregon. We're located at the front of the home, off to the right of the front doorway. That's here right next to us. There's a 4-inch ABS cleanout. This will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and I will zero out the camera counter here at the base of the cleanout for an accurate length of the pipe. Here we go. Alright, here at 41 feet out, it transitions from 4-inch ABS to 6-inch PVC pipe, and so far everything's looking pretty darn good. We will drain the line out at the end so we have a clear picture of the flow line. Okay, and here at 50, we'll call it 57 feet from the point of access, we have reached the terminus, the main lateral out on Creekside Terrace. And we've got good flow all the way out. We're just going to get the line drained out here so we have a clear picture of the flow line, but so far everything's looking really good and drains very nicely. Alright, pretty much all the water's drained out of the line now. We're going to start pulling back. Right here, just beyond 41 feet, we're going to kind of go back and forth here with the camera paused so it's not a 20-minute video. But it looks like there may be a crack in the pipe and possibly a root coming through somewhere there. I'm trying to figure out what that is exactly in the flow line. Okay, so we are here at the spot in the line where this looks very much like we've got a root intrusion here through the joint, and then possibly a crack in the pipe. And what I'm looking at here is the bottom of the pipe, right in front of the camera. There's kind of a triangle shaped. Right now, it kind of looks like an etch in the bottom of the pipe. It could be a crack there, and the crack has just been filled in by grease and debris over time. So I do recommend repair whenever there's root intrusion, because roots grow back and they often continue to get bigger and bigger over time. So repair really is the most ideal solution, rather than jetting or augering the line out every so often. And I will do locates just in case digging is required, but I would recommend a spot repair here to correct the joint with roots. It looks like it's coming through this joint here right in front of the camera at 41 feet, but I would recommend sleeving the pipe starting right about here at 40 feet or 41 feet, just in case that is a crack in the bottom, and it would cover up that and eliminate any issues that could come from that down the road. So I will go locate this. I'll mark it with a white X. I'll mention the location and depth of that here in just a moment. Alright, I did attempt locating here at 41 feet at the roots. The hillside in front of the house where the line goes is extremely steep. It's about at a 45-degree angle. So it's very difficult to locate accurately, as the pipe is not lying flat. It's at a hard angle here, most likely. I was picking it up at the bottom of the hillside, about, I don't know, 8 feet, 6 feet from the bottom. I marked it with a white X here, and I was getting a depth of 14 feet, but that depth could be significantly off because the hillside's at an angle, and I'm not able to get right on top of it in a normal situation with flat ground. So I highly recommend relocating, because again, that could be off by quite a lot if digging is required. I'm hoping that a sleeve can be done here, and again, just sleeve the pipe here from about, you guys will definitely need to use a camera in this situation, but from about 41 feet here, just prior to the roots, to cover up that possible crack. And yeah, just sleeve beyond this point, possibly just all the way to the transition here to cover that section of pipe up. But currently, the roots are not affecting flow all that much, so it doesn't necessarily need to, the repair need to happen right this moment, but sometime in the near future, I highly recommend the line be taken care of here. And there are some green wires sticking out of the ground right here. If someone has a tracer system, I saw them poking out of the dirt, so it looks like there is a test tier clean out here at the bottom of the hill. So that could be used to get a more accurate depth. I'm just about to pull the camera head out. Overall, the line is functioning just fine at this time, but again, those roots are very unpredictable. That's why I recommend repair rather than cutting them out every so often, because they can get larger and larger over time. So once that's taken care of, the line should function nicely for a long time. And currently it is functioning, as the roots are not terribly big at this time. You can kind of see here how steep this hillside is. It's again about 45 degrees, so digging would probably be quite difficult. It's all the way at the bottom of the hillside. pretty much straight down from the clean out where the roots are at.